Hey Virgo, welcome to your twin flame reading. You could be a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign Virgo, or you could be watching because your counterparts are Virgo. Either way, I am grateful that you are here and wanting to discover more about your twin flame journey. Now you can follow me on Instagram at Candi, or you can request a personalized reading through my email or my website. The information's in the description box below. I also have a Patreon account for those who are on the twin flame journey. Often my extended videos will be there, as well as meditations and some guidance on the twin flame journey for those twin flames that are out there. All right, let's get right into this. Okay, what is the energy between the two of you? Okay, so we have abundance. We have communicative power through intuition. So really honing in, you're both really working with your intuition right now. And that's going to, I feel, really make you feel more abundant in your life in many aspects, not just the financial abundance, but also the emotional, mental, physical abundance. Okay. All right, let's take a look at where you're at, Virgo. Let's see. Okay. Look at that. We have boundaries. Okay. So this, I'm getting two very different energies from, for some of you, you're having to create healthy boundaries with people who are overstepping them. And others, you have felt very bound to a certain situation. Okay, so let's take a look at, but I see how the flowers coming through, you're kind of breaking through that. There is going to be something with this full moon, okay, that's helping you with that. The full moon that was on Monday, okay. All right, let's go ahead and see where your energy is at here. Okay, so we have Temperance. It can go either way, all right, because it came out halfway. 9 of Cups, okay, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so being really honest and insightful with yourself about what you truly want, but doing it in a balanced way. Okay, so what I get from this, what's really, really important about this, and it's interesting that the King of Swords is here because he's the rule maker, right? Some of you are like trying to follow the rules, so you appear like you're still being like, okay, this is going to look really good for me and people will really appreciate this about me, so I'm going to do these things for these reasons. But you're really being guided to feel into your intentions about what you're doing. Okay, are they truly intentions for you, or are they for other people? Okay, that's going to play a huge role, because I feel like even though you're kind of in this bubble and kind of stuck in a situation, for those of you that are stuck, okay, it's interesting because this matters for both those people whose boundaries are being crossed and who are being bound. You're binding yourself based on your beliefs about what you are allowed to have. Okay, you should be able to dream bigger than big and not feel guilty about that. So let's go ahead and see where your mind is at. Yeah, we have judgment. Not surprising. Judgment of self, judgment of your spirituality, judgment of your knowledge. But in judgment, there's going to be another level of awakening for you, a release of those things. Okay, what's in your heart's place, Virgo? We have the stars, so we have hope. We have fate and we have destiny. Okay, knowing that certain things are fated for you regardless of what other people think about it. Okay, it's not their journey, it's not their path, it's yours. And when your heart is in the right place and your intentions are true, it doesn't matter how it's received. Okay, what are you dealing with in the physical? We've got the Two of Wands, a need to make a decision. Okay, some of you have made a decision, but you're not really sure how to act on it. Some of you are needing to make a decision regardless of how you're going to act on it. Okay, let's get some guidance here. Okay, garden, something will grow from this. Okay, this is creating your own freedom, freeing yourself to allow more love into your life. Okay, let's see where your counterpart's at. So if there's a sign shows up, all the better. If not, don't worry about it. Just feel into the message and see how that feels for you. Okay, so let's see where they're at. Assessing. Okay, so we have cycles ending. they could have judgment issues themselves, like judging themselves, worrying about how others are judging them, but I feel like they're assessing certain things that they wouldn't normally look at. They're looking at things differently. Okay, so let's kind of see where their energy's at. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have Leo Virgo energy. Now, most twin flames do have at least one of the big three in common for the most part. So sun sign, moon sign, rising sign. So they could have Virgo in their chart somewhere, okay? But this is a very steadfast energy, sort of like creating a future, but it's slow, but being very methodical about it to create a solid foundation. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, so they could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is inspiration and creativity, getting creative about how they want to create their new life. And then we have the Chariot, so they could have Cancer in their chart. Now, the Chariot shows up. It's a very forceful, determined energy, but it's important to understand for them who's driving their chariot. Is it them and their true intentions? Very much mirroring this situation. Is it them and their intentions driving that chariot, or is their chariot being driven by other people's intentions, wants, and needs? Okay. Very, very interesting. Both wanting the same thing, going about it in two very different ways, but still the same lesson to learn. So where is their head at here? Okay, so the King of Swords in reverse, my way or the highway. Struggling with just allowing things to happen, trying to control every step in this process. Okay, so that could also be something you're feeling, Virgo. Okay. Page of Pentacles, though. Okay, so in their heart space, there's a reevaluation of how things should be. So the heart is doing its best to try and overcome the mind and saying, no, this is a new way. This is, you know, we can trust ourselves. We're on the right path because of how we feel. Okay, what are they dealing with in the physical? The Two of Swords. Okay, being completely blind to their future and all the details, and being forced to trust their intuition about things because they're not being given all the information. So that's the whole, I feel, assessing part for them. Okay, let's take a look at guidance for them. Okay, we'll take that one. Feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. Okay, so we have peace. So there's peace and understanding that cycles are ending, but there's also another level of intuition for them. So this is all happening because I feel them wanting to be slow and methodical. There's a part of them, but there's also a part of them that wants to rush through this process. And I just feel like it's going to take them to a whole other level with their intuition. But it's okay to celebrate certain aspects of yourself, changing and shifting. Okay, and sort of leaving your life because they're no longer serving you. So I hope that this has helped. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing day.